Hey, I'm KIC, that's the ground, and this is Empyrion Galactic Survival. Alpha 8.1. Yeah, if you've never seen this game before, then you might not be aware that you come crashing down out of the sky, and that's how you start. So here we are, Alpha 8.1. This is a brand new alpha, more or less. I haven't played since probably Alpha 6. I think I briefly played Alpha 7. For like a few moments, something like that. Like just kind of to take a look at it and then be like, okay, yeah, no, I'm going to wait until a little more happens just because I tend to do that with this game. I like to hop in and then give it a little time and be like, yeah, let's see what else is going on. Play something else and then come back and be like, yeah, oh man, look at all this stuff. There's just so much craziness. Now, I've played a tiny bit of Alpha 8.1, so I'm very broadly familiar with some of the changes. Very few of them. For instance, I have this handy-dandy gun here, and that is going to be copper ore. See, it says rock resource copper in the bottom right-hand corner. You're welcome. There we go. So we got ourselves a little bit of copper. That's exciting. That's a good start. So this is day one on the random gen planet scenario type thing. We're on the planet Madhava, whatever. I'm just going to go with whatever I feel like in that particular moment. The tutorial is not particularly great, I don't think, and maybe I just haven't played through it long enough to know, but whatever, we're going to be just fine. We're going to stop and collect some stuff along the way because that's going to help us get some experience. Just like that, collect some corn dogs, which now gives plant protein, not corn dogs. And we'll just carry onward with all that stuff. So, as I said, we have this handy-dandy little tool on item box number 1. You can set it in defensive mode. It'll let you mow down some wood. You can set it back in rock drilling mode, and it'll drill through rocks. And you also have salvage, which is an option that we will be taking advantage of here shortly. It's a little different right now. We don't have a lot of stuff. If I take a moment here and show you the inventory... No helmet, no jetpack, no guns, really nothing to speak of. We have this built-in survival constructor. It's just kind of magically there in the suit. Probably not magical since this is a sci-fi game. It's probably, you know, I don't know, nanobots and that sort of stuff. What are you? Oh, you're corn dogs. Okay, cool. But anyway, we have some stuff here, and... it's less than what I'm used to starting with. So I'm basically starting from 0, which I'm finding to be a bit of a challenge. Ooh, we need those right there. So these little sticky guys, yeah, snakeweed apparently. Those are great because you need plant fibers. We're going to need plant fibers to make biofuel. So if you played any of the earlier alphas, then you know you need seaweed for biofuel. These days, it's all about the plant fibers. It's all about the plant fibers. Fiber. It's a little Sagat for you there from, you know, Street Fighter. Fiber. You ever think that? I always thought he said fiber, not tiger. Okay, well, I knew what he said. That's what I thought it sounded like. Anyway, you know what I'm saying. Right, look at that. We got some wreckages over here. So the way the game works now, apparently, as best I can tell, is you get various little wreckages kind of throughout the map. Now, there might still be the big ones that we are used to from previous versions of the game. I don't really know just yet. I have not stumbled upon any of those in my about 20 or 30 minutes of playtime, not counting what we're doing right here right now. But maybe those things are still there. I'm going to assume they are just because they're too fun not to be. What are you? Rock, gray, O1, large. You're going to be just crumbly bits, aren't you? Yeah, crushed stone. Now, one of the interesting things with Alpha 8 or 8.1, I'm just going to keep calling it 8.1, even though a lot of it is really Alpha 8, not necessarily. Ooh, look at that. Seaweed is good for plant protein. Interesting. Okay, so seaweed can grow outside of the sea. Like, there's some seaweed right there. There's some plant protein. Thank you very much. Anyway, There are a lot of changes to the game, and one of them is that crushed stone actually has a use now. I mean, it kind of had a use before, but it has much more of a use now. It's much more utilitarian. If you have enough of it, you can basically combine all of it in a constructor and get resources out of it. That is, I gotta say, that's a really cool little idea and a really cool solution to what do you do with all this stupid crushed stone. The way it would happen before, you would go do some mining, and whether you were doing it by hand or you were doing it with, you know, a crazy mining tool on a ship, you'd end up with so much crushed stone, and you're like, what the crap am I supposed to do with all this stuff? Well, now you just turn it into other things. Like I said, that is a brilliant solution. It takes crap out of the game, so the game no longer needs to track all these items you have in your inventory, and it gives you an actual use for them. Like, that's good thinking. Like, seriously, I'm not trying to be funny about that. Like, that is really clever. How are we doing over here? Are we level 2 yet? We sure are. Look at that done. Now, it's going to be a little while probably before we hit level 3. Let me click over there. Yeah. Another, you know, 1900 experience. But here is one of the wreckages. Check this out. It looks like a ship. It's been here a while. It's been rusting away. You can see this thing is all kind of banged up. We've got some blocks on here that if we were to do something like this, we could just start salvaging these down, and we're going to get some sort of components back from it, which that's pretty cool. There you go. That got us 1 steel plate. Now, that's not really worth it at this point. Ooh, stomach pills. I'll take those. But, you know, that's cool. I'm just trying to look for the boxes that I think are going to be storage boxes. Like this one right in front of my face. Like, duh. How about this one right here, KIC? The one you're staring at. Okay. I'll click on it. Can I... Oh, look at that. Storage. Oh, 3 large fuel packs. That's a really good score right now, I think. Check it out. We're inside what I would have guessed would have been like some sort of engine compartment or something, but whatever. So we've got these random things just kind of scattering the map. Those are really kind of fun. I like that. You just get a little bit of fun exploration, a couple of useful, potentially, things. And then you can just kind of move on to the next one. Like this one, we can probably remove that block. Oh, did I don't think I did. Can I? All right, whatever. I'm just not going to worry about it then. We don't really need that to still be on the map. I mean, there's really not much there. I mean, I guess we could hit it if we're looking for something. I don't know. Some steel plates, I guess. But, I mean, we're almost better off just pulling a bunch of rocks out of the ground, really. Those I want to collect as many of as I can. As I said, the snakeweed is going to be good stuff because of the plant fibers. We're going to end up needing that probably in the next day or two, if I had to guess. I also want to get as much iron as I can get, but the real thing that I want to find and what we have not located yet and is concerning me a touch, we need some silicon. So on this starting planet, there are not going to be very many resources we can find, but there are definitely going to be a few, but one of them is silicon, and I'm not seeing any silicon rocks anywhere. Let me go ahead and take a moment here. Since we're going to end up spoiling this plant protein, let's bust out the constructor here, and let's make 4 of these guys. Sure, let's just make 8, whatever. We've got 16 of them. It's going to take 2 plant proteins, rather, to create those energy bars. And, oh man, what are you? You're probably just straight up crumbly bits, aren't you? Yeah, you look like crumbly bits. That's all right. Maybe we'll get enough crumbly bits that we can make something useful out of it. I'll show you how that works when we get to that point. The problem is we don't really have many crumbly bits. See you guys. We're going to go check out this wreckage over here. The main thing is I'm really trying to keep an eye out for rocks and that sort of stuff. The blue ones, obviously, if you're not keeping track just yet. The blue ones like this are iron. kind of has these nice blue areas in here, kind of these blue veins running through them. They're really pretty looking. Kind of cool. I like that a lot. So you're going to be more iron, which is going to be helpful. We're going to go through so much iron. By the time we do anything useful, we are just going to blast through so much iron. It's going to be quite upsetting. You guys, you're just flat textures. Never mind. They're not flat, but well, I mean, I guess they kind of are. Whatever. They probably have some, I don't know, MIP mapping or something. But anyway, it's not what I meant. I meant that they're not actually objects in the game. They're just textures. Let's go hit this wreckage over here. Almost out of stamina. You'll notice, by the way, that the third bar on the bottom left-hand corner there, that's stamina. So that's going to control running, but that's also going to control using this guy. When I say this guy, I mean using this tool here. Oh, look at that. Steel plate, optical fiber. Oh, that optical fiber might end up being super handy. I'm not sure yet. I should probably be salvaging some of these blocks, but I'm just looking at them, I'm like, yeah, they're basically all just going to be steel plates, which is not really that exciting. A lot of upgrades to the game going on in Alpha 8. One of my favorite things that I'm looking forward to the most, or at least I'm looking forward to experiencing, what in the heck is that? Vegetables. Wow. It looks like a big chair. I'm just going to stand in the chair if you don't mind. All right, never mind. I'm not. It's not going to let me. One of the things I'm looking forward to the most is that you can now properly circumnavigate the globe. I'm so looking forward to that. You have no idea. That was one of those things that would just drive me bonkers in previous versions. I mean, it wasn't the end of the world, and once you understood that that was kind of how things worked, you got used to it. An egg. All right, well, that's cool. We got an egg from that. Is there something over here? Another egg, maybe? Or are you're just a rock? Okay, well, crumbly bits for the win. Give me your crumbly bits. I know, they're not called crumbly bits, but I just like the sound of that, so there. But in previous versions of the game, you could not circumnavigate the globe. Oh, hello. 2 buds. I wonder if I'm supposed to take that the way I just took that. I'm not really sure. Spice, okay. I also wonder if I'm supposed to take that in the way I just took that one. I'm not really sure. Ooh, what do we have here? This is a big rock. What are you? Please have silicon. Crushed stone. Well, that's not really what I was hoping for, but I mean, beggars can't be choosers and all. Crushed stone, crushed stone. I'm going to take a moment here to open up the PDA and let this go away. It's going to say click on PDA info. No, click on personal log file, and then click on the PDA info, PDA log, PDA info, and that's how we get the end of how we came to be where we are. There you go. Never mind all of the grammatical and spelling errors right there. Just ignore them. It's fine. Move along. Pretty sure English is not the native language, primary language, etc. of the developers. If you guys over at Elion want someone to look at some text for you, let me know. I think I've said that before. I would be willing to spend my personal time to fix some of this stuff just to make it look a little nicer. Be a little more correcter. I realize what I just said. That was kind of a joke, okay? But it is... the offer is serious, all right? So it looks like we have uncovered a couple of deposits over here. Copper deposit, and I cannot see what the other one is because it's behind the text. I think it says iron deposit. Here, let me go to the menu. Iron and copper deposits. Okay. Well, that's cool and all. I mean, that's really good. Don't get me wrong. But let's make another one of these guys. And here, we'll take all of those. And we'll just go ahead and right-click a couple of these guys. A little bit of a delay between eating and, well, eating. Gotta wait a moment. You can't just shove your face full of food. You gotta stop and chew. Mastication is required. I know what I said. Let's check out this rock over here. Oh, you're copper. Okay. How are we doing on our ore game right now? So we're up to 20 copper ores, 21 iron ores, and 63 crushed stones. I was actually hoping for a little more than that of, well, all three of those, if I'm going to be totally honest with you. But it is what it is. Let me... Is there a stone back there? I think that's iron right there. Maybe. Are you iron? That's silicon. I can read. Rock resource silicon. So a rock that looks like it has, I don't know, some sort of weird disease on it. Bunch of white spots. That's silicon. So how much did we get out of that? 2 silicon ore. Really? I didn't pay attention to what it said on pickup. Only 2. Really? That's problematic. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'd found some iron and copper before, but silicon, huh? Wow, so I got to be looking for a rock with a bunch of white spots. Shoot. That's not going to be easy, I don't think, because that's the... Ow, cat, thank you! First one we found. Look at her, she's so adorable. And yet she just dug her claws into me. Don't believe everything you see. I think I just ran this way. I just turned around because that's all the bone stuff over there. Here, let's keep going this way. I was kind of hoping I would stumble upon more rocks, kind of like this one. But no. Kind of like that one, only not. Not that one. What are you? Natural sweetener. Oh, wait a minute. Can I can see the inside of that tree. I don't think that's intentional. That's kind of awkward. Too bad there's not a munitions box inside of it. Oh, wrong game. My bad. Never mind. Still looking for rocks with a disease. Hello, crawly guy. Don't mind me as I come taking the copper. You weren't going to use it anyway, right? At the very least, we can kind of continue on this way because there's some wreckage over here. I'm not sure why that one's in yellow and the other ones were not. Is that the distress signal? The game is saying, find the signal source. Find the source of the distress. Ooh, there's a silicon deposit right there. That is... Well... It's going to be important. Important. Allow me to enunciate and actually pronounce all of the letters that are in a word. But it's not really helpful right now. We can't do anything about that. If you don't know what I'm talking about... Natural stimulant. That's what that was. That looked like some sort of horrible brain thing. I don't even know what that was. If we were to run over to this deposit right now... hi, Triceratops. I'm just going to leave you alone. Oh, some more plant proteins. Search through the wreckage and pick up everything you can find. There should be a locker or personal container or similar inside. So I guess this is indeed the source of the distress signal. All right, well, good news. We found the source of the distress signal. Also, good news. I found scaly pods and got an egg. Anyway, what I was going to say about the silicon deposit over there is if we were to go to it, we can't do anything about it right now because we, quite frankly, don't have a drill. No drill. Crumbly bits, crumbly bits. I'm kind of looking at this area going, you know, this ain't half bad. I wonder if we could turn this into a base. I mean, it has seen better days, but there are still some functional blocks over here. My bad, I just fell off. Let's go up this side. So there should be a locker or something nearby. Okay. You're not a locker. That looks like some smashed up glass. Did I miss the locker? Where are you? You're not a locker. You're not a locker? Is that it right there? What is that? I don't see a locker or anything. I'm not seeing anything. I gotta be missing it, right? Let me check here. I'm just kind of looking for something to pop up on the screen to say, interact, basically. It does make me curious. Is this the ship that we were on that crashed to the ground? A little bit of, like, kind of, sort of Subnautica thing going on here. I'm not seeing a locker or a storage box or anything for that matter. Wrong one. Let me pull up the main menu, the map here. So it has wreckage noted. And it's not you. You cannot damage the target with this weapon. Now I can. But it's not you, right? I'm just running around hitting F at this point, my interact key. I mean, that worked okay. That was unexpected. I mean, I'm really confused now. I wonder if the block that was supposed to spawn, if it's underground. Or up there, maybe? Is it possible it's way the crap up there? I mean, I guess it's possible, right? Okay, can I make it over here, and then can I... Nope. I'm looking to see. There's nothing up there. It's just an empty walkway. Nice catwalk up there, but... Okay. I'm really unsure what I'm looking for over here. All right, well... Oh, there they are. My gosh. I walked past them like 47 times. They're all just standing in the wall. I might need to cut that out of the video. Let's check these lockers. Oh, portable constructor, a motorbike, purified water, all sorts of sprouts. That's awesome. The motorbike is also awesome. Wrong game here. Okay, well, that's great news. Look at that. So that actually gets us kind of closer to what I'm used to seeing in previous versions. We've got the motorbike, which will let us move around on the map a little bit faster. I mean, it's getting close to being dark here, which technically means we could, if we really wanted. We could go back to the escape pod, and that would let us just kind of sleep the night away, but a data pad you found in the wreckage revealed the position of a tower-like building, which might give us more information. All right, where would one find the tower? Alien tower, it's over there. So our crash pad is over there, and we got wreckage and stuff over here. Well, I'm inclined to maybe just... I don't know. I mean, I kind of am thinking it wouldn't be a bad idea to just start kind of fortifying a little bit over here. I don't know. Let me grab this constructor and let's take a look at some of the things we can do. Because remember, I've been mentioning that one of the things that you can do with the crushed stone is you can put all that stuff in there and you can actually turn it into ore. So we can get some silicon ore here by turning the crushed stone into silicon ore. So I'm going to do one of those. That's going to get rid of 15 crushed stone. How many ore will that give us? Is it just going to be the one? It looks like it's just one. Nur ein. Okay, so we can do that 2 more times. And that will give us 5 silicon ore, which is exciting. And I think is going to be about what we need to be able to make Oh, you know what? We did find an optical fiber. That's right. I remember you. So, okay, here, let me do this. Let's put those steel plates in there. Let's put the ore in there, because we're also going to need to make some ore-y type stuff. So here, let's do some iron ingots and copper ingots. And while we still have some remaining moments of daylight, let's go up to our tech tree. So if we go over to the tools side, you're going to see all of these guys are automatically unlocked at level 1. Cool, good deal. I got to look into the ore scanner to see what that does, because the way the game works, it's a little different now than it used to be in terms of where ore is found and all that stuff. And then the detector, I don't know what that does, and it doesn't really have a description, so I don't know if that's useful. If we go over here to the weapon side, we basically have the projectile pistol ready to go, but we can also opt for a shotgun and assault rifle. However, the thing that I was kind of thinking of, well, technically we already have a portable constructor, so we don't need to research it right now. Maybe the portable heater cooler would be good, but basically the rest of this stuff, for the most part, we would be concerned with these things over here, all the base stuff. I mean, plant grow lights would be great, sentry guns, also awesome, food processor, amazing, solar panel blocks. Yeah, let's just go ahead and research that right now. I have a feeling we're going to want solar panel blocks. Ventilators probably would be a good thing. I mean, we're on a planet where we have oxygen, so I think that'll be fine. We'll do the food processor, because we're going to need that at some point. Plant grow lights, those would also be really good. Small generator, we definitely need that. I don't know if we need that guy right now. We will need a fuel tank. So that does not leave us many points remaining. It's enough, though. So what we're going to do is go back to this guy. Now that I have kind of waited long enough, I think we should have everything we need to make a drill. Oh, no, we're not going to have enough for electronics, are we? Maybe we will. Electronics. 2 copper ingots and 1 silicon ingot. Ooh, boy, there goes all of our silicon. I guess we need more crushed stone, because then that'll get us, well, a couple more ingots, I guess. No, I think that's all gone now. Holy cow. Bye-bye, silicon. It was nice knowing you. Jeez. And then we're going to need some mechanical components. We needed, what, 5 of those bad boys? Is that what I'm seeing? Wir brauchen 5. So we'll go ahead and queue up 5 of these. And then we're going to go over to... Oh, man, where would you be if you were biofuel? You would be right there. So let's load up some plant fibers. We'll queue up 1 thing of biofuel, and then we're going to go back over here to our drill. And we'll... Wow, the biofuel sure takes a while. Okay, well, let me pull this guy out, and we'll just go vamp for a moment. Run around and see if there's anything interesting we can grab. We can grab some buds again. Not sure if I'm supposed to think about what I think about when I do that. That's going to be an egg, right? Alright. Natural stimulant, so maybe we can use that to make something. I really didn't pay attention to our options with stimulants. Here we go. Here's some crushed stone. That'll be good. I mean, we've gotten good use out of that at this point. I'm good with this. Look at that. 3 and 3. Okay, I mean, that's enough to let us make 2 more silicon ore. It's not going to be enough to really do anything with, but if we can get lucky here and either find a bunch more crushed stone or else find some actual silicon ore, we'd kind of be in business. The thing is, if you don't know why I keep looking for the silicon ore, it's something that you need for a lot of electronic stuff. Excuse me, sorry, my bad, don't kill me. It's just one of those things. You just need it for basically all the electronic stuff. If you don't know why I'm jumping, by the way, I'm just trying to do it so I can see better. I know, obvious, right? But sometimes, it's not always the obvious answer. Sometimes it's just habit. Not in this case. Well, it kind of is, because I miss having a jetpack. And I'm kind of recreating it a little bit. But whatever. Yeah, this game I do a lot of running and jetpacking for little bursts. It works out well. It's a pretty efficient way of moving. Let's go check right over here, and then we're going to run back and grab what's in the constructor. Yeah, we're going to be running a little odd and long today, but that's okay. Hi, how you doing? Can I get some plant protein? Crushed stone, my friend. All right. More of it, please. Please. Excellent. Well, we'll pull out the flashlight. It's a little more illuminating. Okay, let's go back to our wreckage over here where we have left our constructor. Man, maybe the next thing we do is we go hit that silicon deposit, huh? I don't know. I mean, kind of tempted. We'll have to throw down a tent, I think, just to kind of get through the night. I mean, I could run around at night. It's not a big deal. You do get some monsters and stuff at night. I don't think I've heard any of them just yet. Well, let me rephrase that. Last I knew, you would get some monsters and other stuff at night. Not to say that you can't have them during the day as well, but that you would definitely get some stuff coming out at night. But, you know, maybe we don't need to worry about that too much. Not sure. Gonna need to make a gun at some point too. That's going to be interesting. We've kind of used all of the fiber we have. I think we do have a tiny amount of fiber left, which we're going to need for nitrocellulose. We're going to need that for ammunition, of course. Of course! Because why wouldn't we? Speaking of fiber, there we go. There's 4 plant fibers. I almost ran right past that. The only reason I saw it is because I saw it pop up to hit F, and I went, wait a minute. I think that was plant fiber, and I went back and confirmed that yes, it was plant fiber. All right, which one am I going to? It's up there, right? Just making sure. Don't want to get lost. That was an egg box right there. The egg brain thing, whatever. I don't know. Okay, so our constructor should be ready to go and just waiting for us with all sorts of goodies, which is awesome. I'm going to take this survival tent and let's grab, let's see, what do we have here? We have a drill, we have some biofuel. I guess I didn't mean to make all those things. Whatever. I'm going to take that rather, because I think we're going to go ahead and get on the move. Let's put the tent down, sure, right there. Something like that. I'm going to sleep until the morning. Apparently there's no door on this thing. The door is every side. The door is wherever you want it to be. I'll take the tent back. I'm going to call this an episode right here. Wow, look at that. Can see the shadows very slowly creeping out as the day gets underway. So I'll catch you on the next one as we continue to get moving on day number 2. So more Empyrion on the next one. See you then. Thanks for watching. See you later.